Yo. What up, what up? We are gonna try and finish it today. Now, with our newly acquired verdigris armor and verdigris shield. I did realize something. First, I don't think I have enough, but I do need to level up to actually use the shield. I mean, 90k. I've got plenty to... plenty to pop. But I do need to get to 49. And now I can probably use the verdigris shield. But then secondly, I realized there's a little bit I want to go collect first. So, we're actually gonna go, collect a little bit more. First thing to collect, over here in the Lux Ruins, which I might actually have to do this because I need to get, like, in, I realized there was a scarab that we completely just bypassed. But we're gonna collect a couple things, and then I want to challenge Elden Beast again. Because I have a new idea for Elden Beast. So first over here, there is Shield Charge, which we never collected before. Yeah, that's what I thought. Actually, did I bypass the scarab last time I was here, and then it just got away from me, and so I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. I think that's actually might have what happened. Where is it? I can hear it, but I don't remember. Oh, that's why. It's one of the teleporty ones. Get a good sneak up on it. Hey, can you guys get out of here so I can teleport? Oh my gosh, how many are you? Thank you. Okay. That's first step done. I realized I hadn't got that when I realized, hold up, Moore's charge. Get rid of those. Moore's charge. I'm like, wait a second, I never got the original one, just the regular charge. Secondly, I think this is gonna be a little bit weird. There's a shield I want to get and try. I always... The main problem with Elden Beast is that it keeps running away. And I have to slowly walk towards it. I could maybe try the ice spear or something, but I felt this might be a little bit more on thing. We're gonna get the one-eyed shield. Ow. Which is the shield that has a cannon strapped to the front of it. Because, you know, why not? What other challenge am I ever going to actually use this? Do I remember how to get up there? It is just basic walk up. Oh, it is. Where's... I have to go on the outside door. Yep. I remember now. Man, I have no idea the last time I actually did this. Is there a ladder out here? No, there's no ladder out here. How do you get up there again? Guppy. Found it. Guppy's getting some meows. Okay. Alright, hold on a sec. Let me... Oh no, Guppy, yours fine. He was meowing like he got stuck somewhere, but then he just walked up behind me. Okay, Guppy. Okay. Maybe he's just meowing because he just got food right before stream. Bam! Alright. I'm gonna need to jump. Really? Can I even make that jump? I'm just gonna fall, aren't I? Oh. Oh, no, I did make it. Okay. I should put that there. I got my 2 shields and my buff on the other hand. Okay, I believe he's up there, if I remember. I think the last time I did this was actually my first playthrough. There we go. Around the edge. Up. And there he is. Come on, buddy boy. Yeah, more charge doesn't deal damage, but it has insane knockback. Okay, I don't remember where the dogs came from. That kind of messed me up. Where did the dogs come from? Alright. Keep in mind, there are dogs. So let's see how much I actually remember of this. Slowly but surely. Now that I know where to go, I think I can just skip most everybody. Yeah, nobody aggroes. Cool. Boom. And we're back. Okay, this time, where are those dogs? There they are. Oh, you're just here. The fire hurts. There we go. I'll get my runes back, too. One-eyed shield. Do I need any specific levels for the one-eyed shields? Nah, just 36 strength, which I'm well equipped for. Alright, we got both of those. Next up, in the DLC, which I kind of forgot about. Real quick here. We're going to... One second. Hup. 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 Nope, not that one. This one. There we go. Want to make it much... Oh, jeez. I might have to do... Shh. We just do a little bit of a quit out. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I did almost forget. Let's go get Verdigris Discus, which is Talisman. Then we'll go try Elden Beast. Hopefully we'll beat Elden Beast. I cannot drop here. I already got the imbued sword key, so I should be fine. I should be able to drop, like, right here, though. Whee! I'm gonna aggro you, aren't I? Yep. Here it is. Oh, jeez. Get up the rocks! I don't want to fight, mister. I'm gonna go under your legs and ow. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, he charging. I was wondering if that was large enough to count as a wall for him to hit. Owie. I think I'm far enough away that Wind Blades will... Sweet. Imbued sword key. Ah, the ruins. Ancient ruins of Ra. Okay, we're gonna have to beat up this dude first. Ouchie. Oh. I don't remember his moveset. I'm gonna die. Ouchie! This guy hurts. Ooh. And I do spawn all the way back here? Oh, great. I thought maybe I would spawn next to the... like at the very end of the Raw. Right where the teleport is. Yeah, it's not. Let us... Yeah, don't mind me. Oh, he's trying. Owie! Yeah, run into the rock. Although I like how he has, you know, the glowy eyes that say, oh, hey, you'll get more runes by beating this guy, except he doesn't have a head. Alright, let's actually, you know, do it properly. Oh yeah, I could go get the other turtle talisman. That's one of the things that I didn't know I had, but I Oh, come on, my shield's on the back. I should be able to do... That's a grab, I can't do anything against that. Oh, come on. Really? I went for a drink there, because I thought I had time. I do not remember these guys' movesets. I went for a drink there because I thought I had time. I didn't have time, and then apparently he just staggers you. It's just a wombo combo. He gets to smack you twice. I guess it also doesn't help that I'm only like Skidoo 4, and I probably should go grab more Skidoo. You probably wouldn't be difficult after that. The only problem is that, like... I guess not problem, but... I wasn't gonna worry about gathering a skidoo. Because I'm just collecting a couple things and then going to fight Elden Beast. I was gonna grab skidoo after fighting Elden Beast. Hey man, I'm just trying to get to the teleporter. Here we go. Although something about Raw is really chunking my frames. Let's pop these down to medium. There's no need for me to be on maximum. This isn't a first playthrough. I've already seen the beauty of Elden Ring. I care more about frames right now. Okay, well, it only takes 2 to catch him. Also, I think I need to immediately charge. Yeah, if I'm gonna hit him. There we go. About time. I lost like 40,000, I just realized. Oh well. Maybe it's like 30,000. Beep! We got some first. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, we got Verdigris Discus. That's what we were going for here. Now, now we're gonna go do some upgrading. Because I realize... Oh, maybe I should go get Two-Headed Talisman. That's gonna be a little bit of a trek. Raises defense with higher equipment load. Well, I've got the highest equipment load out there. Okay, let's sell. Ooh, delicious. Look at all these runes. Mmm, delicious. Now I'm gonna do something that people don't normally do, but I'm definitely gonna do it. I'm upgrading my shields. Which... These two might be somber. Wait, do I even have all of the... I don't. Well, let's get 12... Well, oh, that was 13. 12... 12... 12... 12... 12... And then we'll hold off on the Sombers for now. How you doing, Beep? How you feeling? It's been 2 days. I just burned through like 100 grand. Goddamn. I thought I was gonna be fine on money, and it looks like I'm barely gonna have enough. Let's hope that both of these are Sombers. In terms of what I have, I've got one. Oh, I'm missing twos. Strength and armaments. So yeah, both of these are Sombers, which means I need to go get myself some twos. We're just going all the way. Boom. Fully upgraded shields. A little bit of an annoying day. Ah, sucks to hear. Okay, Somber 2, I guess. Should I? Do I even know where some Somber 2s are? Should I just go get the bell bearing? I might just have to go get the bell bearing. Yeah, I think I just gotta go get the silver bell bearing. Alright. I believe I remember where... Yeah. I believe I remember where one is. Isn't it the Celia Crystal Tunnel? Oh, you can't even see it from here. Did I never go through the teleport? We'll go do the teleport then. What made your day annoying? If you're alright with sharing. Yeah, we're gonna go get this. It's gonna be a little bit of a trek, but hey, we got it. We can do this. Give me a rat. You guys do no damage. Ensnared in a transporter trap. Oh no. Can I make the jump? Oh, I just realized that I need to make a jump. I don't even know if I can make it. Thank you for moving out of the way. Is he just gonna sit there? He's just gonna sit there and stare. Okay, I can't make that jump. Can I go this way? Can I just jump up and over that, maybe? I don't think I can. Oh, God, I don't think I can. Oh, ads are playing. Okay, really? Stop it. How am I gonna make... How am I gonna make this jump? Okay, so I need more height. Is this enough height? That's enough height. Okay, so you barely make that jump. Shield. Couple. I'll be fair, this was not on my, thoughts of something I would have to do today. Might as well grab some of the smithing stones here, in case I need them later. Because I already didn't plan that I was going to be doing this. And yeah, here I am. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're apparently falling off, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, I'm knocking this down. So I don't have to do all that jumping again. Welcome back from ads. Yeah, that sucks. Your brother got stuck here on his first playthrough. Yeah, you definitely get caught by that trap if you're not ready for it. But yeah, that sucks. Dude, I hate dealing with, like, pharmacies and, like, oh, we don't accept insurance. So then you have to go, like, way elsewhere. And it's just like, oh my gosh. Ow. Also, I was not expecting... I was not expecting to get him stunned in 2 hits. Okay, that gets me 2s. I have 3s, right? I have 1 3. And then 1 6. Oh, God. Oh, I need a Rest of the Grace. Right. I took the teleporter trap, so I still have the, Let's return to entrance. I did! That's weird. I swear I didn't see it, but apparently I did have the grace. I was just blind. Yeah, we got our slow, super slow ass walk. Okay. Bell bearing. Bam. I can purchase... I'm gonna need 2 2s. And then I can purchase 7 8s and 9s, which means I'm gonna have to go get bell bearing 3 which is that maybe I don't upgrade Verdigris Gray Shield. Mostly because upgrading the Great Shields gets you more attack power. It doesn't necessarily grant you more defense. Also, 82 guard boost. That is so much guard boost. So I do want to upgrade the one-eyed shield because I am going to be using it for attacking. So maybe we just do that instead. So we slap that with a 2. Yeah, see, if you notice, it does boost guard boost, so I guess I could get higher guard boost with this, but it doesn't boost defenses, it only boosts attack. So I'm gonna do 3, 4... Oh, I don't have any 5s! Well, fuck. I need to go get 5s then. That's the mountaintop. That one's a little easier to get. That's the one over here at mountaintops. I just have to run past some doggos. Well, let's run past some doggos. Probably not going to be able to run past them. I'm probably going to have to fight. So here we go. They shouldn't be too difficult to fight, though. Yeah, I'm like max level. Max upgrades and everything, so... Yeah, it's this patrolling doggo that's probably gonna... Oh, maybe? No way. Can I pass all of them stealthily? I just scoop my butt right past them. Sweet. Who needs doggos? Who needs to fight doggos? Live and let live. Oh, I'm probably gonna aggro this little boy, though. Yep. Sorry, buddy boy. I wish you the best. I might have to kill doggos, but all doggos go to heaven. Shook. Grab that. Grab the sacred tier, and then is it just outside, right? Where is it? Over here? It should be over here. I remember it being over here. Did I miss it? Yeah, this is the First Church of America. Oh, there it is. Hey. Okay, that'll get me a 5, then I have a 6, 7, 8, and 9, so I should be good. That should give me 5s and 6s, which technically means I'm only missing 3 4s. And I have to go do Atlas for 3 4s, and I'm just not going to worry about doing Atlas. Because I already got the 7 8s. Boom. Do I have... I don't have... No, I have silver. I don't have any golds. Okay. I was gonna say, that could be a way I could get Boku more runes. Alright, good sir. Strengthen this all the way to max. Alright. Elden Throne. I guess I can just level up with the remainder. 1 level. Because it takes like 100k to level up nowadays. Wondrous Physic. I don't think there's anything I need. I think I'm good there. Okay. So the plan. Ooh, actually. Instead of Turtle Talisman, probably want... Well, I can probably do Turtle Talisman or Blade of Mercy and just quick swap it after. Let's put Blade of Mercy here because that's easier to quick swap. I just have to go ding ding ding. Just quick swap it over there. Okay, but the idea is, oh, Elden Beast is running away. I can't reach him. Well, now I can. Oh, that is chunky on the... That is chunky on the skills. So maybe... The other option we have is Moore's Charge. To try and get some distance. Just made a strawberry milkshake. Damn, that actually sounds really good right now. How much FP does Moore's Charge take? Ooh, that's kind of chunky as well. The other option is Ashes of War. Change this to Sacred Shield Bash. That's less chunky. And this one, Shield Bash actually does damage. I think Moore's just does way more stance. So it just depends. How good is Moore's on the Holy Defense? Oh, this is 93 with Shield Bash. I might not even use Moore's. Moore's has good guard boost. Also, what is that damage? 335, 126? Holy hell. That is damage. Alright, let's try this. We'll craft up some iron jars just in case. I don't think I'm gonna be using them. But No model anymore? Oh, are you talking like my model? Um, since I've been doing a lot of challenges where I've been recording, I actually turned off my model for like to get full footage, all like 100% gameplay footage. Um, while I edit, because I plan on editing this run, the Overloaded. Let's get some tunes, some more better fighting tunes. I plan on editing this, and so I plan on having my next challenge actually like I'm not gonna bother recording it. So I might bring my model back. Except that my model is I've kind of changed I've kind of changed my model into something more simplistic. I Yeah, there we go. That's a good song. Here, I'll show you real quick. My model kind of changed into hi Guppy, how are you? Alright, hold on a sec. Boop. There it is. This is kind of what my model changed into. I just kind of have like a little floating pair of sunglasses. I still do have the original, the old PNG. So if I ever wanted to go back to like the human persona version of me, I got it. But I kind of liked this just because I started to go around more gameplay centered stuff, and so it just having my little model in the corner I thought was like nice. But then because I've been recording to do like some video editing, there we go. Um, because I've been doing some like recording video editing and whatnot, I have been removing it just so I can get like pure gameplay footage. Oh, I didn't do Commander Standard. Oh well. It is what it is. That's right, we trade. I'll have a little bit more resistances. So you're gonna have to try harder than that. Let's go. Yeah, I get. Look at it. I shielded that. Swap it to skill. This is gonna kill me. Trying to dodge. Ooh. Boom. does a decent amount of damage. But now I'm, like, completely out of blue. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's gonna kill me, isn't it? Oh! Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to juggle, like, a lot of different things here. I wanted to see you do a no armor plus Starfist build. So you just mean, what, like a Starfist no-hit run? Also, do I have... I still have Barbed on my Physic, right? Yeah. Okay, it almost felt like I wasn't. You know, I'm actually just gonna take this off and have these two shields. Commander Standard. Now I'm even wondering if I should do Commander Standard just because I need the blue. Literally to save more on blue. I do need to do this, though. I totally forgot about my lightning ram. You want to make it harder and do no-hit? Well, the reason I say that, Beep, is because, Starfist is the, no-hits are usually done with Starfist. Because Starfist or Iron Balls, one of the two. And I've done, Serpent Hunter no-hit. I've done Serpent Hunter no-hit, which is it was one of the original no-hits, so it just means I'd have to do the more modern no-hit, which I guess is technically easier than the last no-hit I did. Because if I'm doing it naked, well then, yeah, I might as well just do the no-hits. I messed up there. There we go. Come on. Give it to me. Yes! Yes! Oh, right. We got him to half HP. Okay, what is he doing? Okay, nope, that still hits me. And there he goes with the freaking Elden Stars. I got a little bit. Ow. Come on! Okay, it's really annoying that you keep doing that move. Come on! No! That's okay! I know how we're gonna do this! Oh, it doesn't reach. Shit. Survive the explosion! Come on, Elden Beats! There we go. Ending it off with the giant boom! We got there. We got there. We frickin' got there. And with that, we have beat the base game of Elden Ring. Completely overloaded, using no iframe Asha Wars. That's no quick step, no Bloodhound step, no Bloodhound's Fang, no Blood Helix, any of those Ashes of War that give you movement and iframes, we did not use. The only iframe Ash of War we did use was during Fire Giant, and it was Vow of the Indomitable. That one I did allow because you can't move during it, so it didn't really give you, like, the movement aspect. It's just the stand still for 2 seconds and be invulnerable. And then slowly keep walking forward afterwards. So I kind of allowed that one. I couldn't find a way of beating Fire Giant without using it. But we did it. So now, we just gotta complete the rest of the DLC. So it's DLC time! Even though we've already done, like, part of the DLC. Whew! That was fun, wasn't it? Now we gotta go beat Consort Radahn. I am going to grab some Skidoo. We're gonna grab a little bit of Skidoo. Then we're gonna go and do, I guess Hippo. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Honestly, with Millennia's Great Rune, it actually might not be hard at all. Ow. I need to switch. Okay. Okay. We got it slowly. There we go. There we go. kinda got a little cornered there. Oh shit, there's one more. Whew. Man, all I wanted was a skidoo fragment. Okay, there's the skidoo. On the other side of town, there should be another one. I also just realized I have 500k. Probably should spend that. In the DLC, overloaded, there's a good chance I could die to stuff. You should be back from ads. Now. Hello, good sir. Give me your skidoo. Oh, I am out of blue. Skidoo, please. Ah, shit. Here he comes. There we go. Jeez. Goddamn assassins. Goddamn assassins. Okay, there is 2 more up north, so let's go grab those. One of them is on the way to over here. One of them is up there on the way to Golden Hippo. So. Imagine no-hit bow build. That would suck. Actually, from what I've seen, it's not as bad as you think. There's a couple bosses that it probably is tricky on. But I imagine that there's... Like, I could probably do Godric and Radon with bow only. DTS, you could then probably cheese. You probably could beat him legitimately, but you also probably could cheese him. I think it would be faster just to teleport and go. And then Morgoth would be one where you'd have to you'd have to be very careful with how you do it, but you still probably could do it. Hot damn, I'm already at 8. I didn't realize I was that much. I thought I was gonna get to like 6, maybe 7. But not 8, I'll take it. Let's see. I'd like to be Skidoo 12 before we do Mesmer, and then Skidoo 16 by the time we get to Consort. I just gotta remember where all the Skidoo are. Don't mind me, Knight. You keep patrolling, I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, bow only wouldn't be that hard. It would just, there'd be a couple bosses that you'd really have to figure out what you want to do. Okay, I'm probably gonna have a rough little time dealing with the fire golem. Give me the Skidoo, please. Thank you. Yep. Sure enough. He be angry. Ow. 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 Okay, that breaks my guard immediately. Ow. Damn it. Alright, well now at this point I'm pretty sure I can sneak around the side to where maybe he won't see me. Maybe that wouldn't be bad. You know, I probably should have actually just, like, quit out there. I was behind him enough that if I did a quit out, probably would have been fine. I probably should... Do I have... It's actually not that bad with fire. It's much better guard boost, too. I never fought those guys, hated fighting them. They're not that bad as long as you have something that can deal stance damage. Because if you just sit at their feet and keep smacking them, with enough stance damage, you actually just knock them down pretty easy. And then whenever they do their little foot stomps that throw fire everywhere, all you really gotta do is you just gotta jump. And, like, it doesn't even have... Like, you don't have to even take too much time to time it. It's literally just jump and you're good. You don't have to get on torrent. The only one you do have to get on torrent for is when he does the when he does the jump instead of the stomp. The stomps, you can just jump. The, like, full jump, where he, like, leaps pretty high into the air. That one, you have to get on torrent, but getting on torrent and off torrent grants iframes. So you can just use the iframes from getting on torrent. Or getting off torrent. I'm gonna get out of the camp. So less things aggro to me. But yeah, they're not too difficult. You just... Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, if you don't know how to beat them, they're, like, the hardest things ever. But once you figure out, oh, just smack their feet until they stance break, take the crit, because the crit does, like... It does, like, a third of their life. Oh, hey. Powerful charm has been destroyed. Heal. I forgot I didn't break that yet. Hey, we got Hippo next. I also should probably use my souls to level up my runes. Just because I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do Hippo right off the bat. I have a feeling he's actually not going to be too difficult. I might just get him on the first hit. Wait a second. I actually just realized that I probably don't have to do Hippo. It would be quicker... It'd be quicker to go Chapel route. Should I go Chapel route? Maybe I should go, I say Chapel route. Church District. Which is the back way. Yeah, let's go the back way. Because there's... I believe there's a little bit more skidoo on the way there. Hi, Gippy. There's no skidoo in Bonnie Village. Oh, now that I think about it, there might not be a skidoo that way. I think I fought one or two of them, but I was doing Starfist run, so I didn't do a ton of stance damage. So, okay. I'm gonna tell you a little bit of a trick, Beep. Charged R2s, or better even, just tap R2s. They do a ton of stance... they don't do a ton of stance damage, but they come out so fast. There it is. They come out so fast that you can just spam them, and the stance damage stacks up pretty nicely. They're actually one of the strongest stance-dealing weapons, just because tap R2s do... Like, they come out so fast. They are not... And that's something that, like, you need game knowledge to know. If you do it normally, you probably were thinking of just doing, like, R1s. Oh. Like, if you just spam R1s on them, then, yeah, they're actually not gonna be that good. R1s are actually really, really weak on iron balls and spiky balls. Okay, is this... No, it's this way. I'm getting turned around in the cave. Yeah, try doing tap R2s, and when you can, charged R2s. And you'll actually be surprised. You'll start staggering things left and right. I think you use charged R2s a good bit, but I could be wrong. If you get the windows where you can use charged R, because charged R2s on Starfists, I believe, deal 30 stance damage on a charged R2, and I believe they deal like 18 on a tap R2. And most enemies have like 80 stance. 120 is on the high end. I believe it's 180 for the big furnace golems, but that's only like, what is that? 180, that's 6 charged R2s, and you break their stance. Which in the scheme of things is actually not that many attacks. Oh, right. I gotta jump the gap. Where's an easy place to jump the gap? Right here? Oh, you have to come all the way down here. It'd be easy if I had Torrent. Or if I could just jump at all. I might have to go back and place them. Yeah, go try it. It's... They're actually really good. The fist weapons also deal, they also deal strike damage. Which, against a lot of things, strike damage is just pretty decent. That's why I'm using Great Stars. Great Stars deals strike damage. And similar to Great Stars, the Great Stars and Starfists are like top tier weapons because they do strike damage, but they have bleed. Because most of the time, things that can bleed... Well, bleed is just really good in general. But things that can't bleed are usually weak against strike damage. Because they're like constructs, building, like, made of stone, or just immune. So they're like pretty decent overall because they have bleed for things that can bleed. And for things that can't bleed, they're usually weak against strike, and they deal strike damage. Great Stars and Starfists are considered, like, high A, if not S tier, when it comes to, like, all the weapons of Elden Ring. They're some of the best weapons in the game. Oh. I'm fighting wolves. You missed. Oh, wow. There's a lot of them over there. Jeez. But yeah, they do a lot of stance damage. You just have to know that all of that damage is in the charged R2s. Like, if you didn't know charged R2s are what you're supposed to be using, because a lot of Souls games, and a lot of the attitude towards Souls games, you know, the get good community. Am I gonna... Oh, shit. Whew. A lot of them are a lot of the just spam R1s. That's all you have to do. And that's kind of the attitude a lot of people have, is just spam R1. And if you do that, then... I'm gonna have to... Oh, this is not good. Stamina recovery. Okay, if I just time it properly, I'm fine. He is going to chase me all the way to the Grace, ain't he? I really don't want to deal with wolves either. Oh no, he teleported back. Awesome. Can I get behind the wolves? There we go. Yeah, so I highly recommend it. Go back, just pretty much do tap R2s. Don't even touch R1s. Just do tap R2s, and then like, during their attacks that have long recoveries or wherever, try charged R2s, and you'll find, yeah, you'll be staggering things and bleeding things left or right. Left and right. That'll be pretty damn good. Alright. I just realized there is a Skidoo fragment inside the church district, but it's on top of the statue. I might not be able to get it. We'll have to see if my jump goes far enough. I did use R2s, but I didn't use them as much as the R1s. Yeah, that makes sense. If... I would say on a casual playthrough, because, like, this is, like, game knowledge. And that's usually something people aren't going to have on casual playthroughs or first playthroughs. Game knowledge comes from playing the game a lot. Testing various things, using the wiki. I don't want to say you have to use the wiki, but the wiki definitely does help. But there's so much that I have figured out that the wiki doesn't even know about. There are so many hidden interactions in Elden Ring that just, unless you've ran into that interaction before... Oh, I barely make that jump. Unless you've ran into that interaction before through just coincidence or experimentation, you would never know. Like, the game doesn't even teach you... I don't know if I can make this jump. Uh-oh. And then I don't have the height to make that jump. Uh-oh, I might not be able to do... Okay, well, that one I just, I didn't even jump. I just kind of, like, leaped off the edge. Yeah, something that I got pretty used to, which I did mostly after playing the game a bunch when the DLC came out, um, is when I started to actually have the know-how of like, oh, I should do this. And that was anytime I grabbed any weapon. Like, pretty much anytime I went through within the DLC and found a new weapon, I would experiment. I would be like, okay, what's the R1? What's the R2? What's the jumping R1? What's the jumping R2? What's the charge? What's the sprinting R1? What's the sprinting R2? What's the guard counter? Like, I'd go through and do, like, every single move. Nope. You can't make that jump. Oh, that's rough. That means I'm gonna have to go the main way. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't get to quit out. Well, there goes the 80k souls. Whatever. It's not even a level. And unfortunately, that side of the community is very against getting any sort of help, guidance in these games. You'll learn, Beep, that the Souls community, well, using, you can't see me, using air quotes, the quote Souls community, the the people who say just get good and are against like that stuff and it's just like, oh, strength is the only way. Those people aren't really the Souls community. There's like levels. If you're just barely brushing the surface of the Souls community, that's all you're gonna see. And trust me, none of those guys actually know how to play the game. They think they know how to play the game, but none of them actually know how to play the game. Once you dive a little bit deeper into the Souls community, and you actually start getting to the people who are good at Souls games, the speed runners, the challenge runners, the people who have not just one playthrough, but like 5, 6, 10, 30 playthroughs in the game, who have passed like 300-400 hours in the game. Once you get to those people, it completely does like a 180. Those people will be like, oh yeah, try this, experiment with this. Oh, if you use this, here's what you actually can do. And suddenly you'll realize, and this is why I have that attitude, the Elden Ring is easy. It is easy. There is so many options of so many different things. The game is really easy. You just have to not pay attention to those surface level people who just say spam R1, do strength, get good. The moment you stop listening to them and you actually start experimenting with everything the game has to offer, no boss is actually difficult. Like, there are difficult bosses like Malenia, Consort Radahn, and the like. But if you actually just go through it, Malenia can actually be, I wouldn't say easy, but can become much easier if you actually just be like, oh, hey, if I use this instead of this, then it's like way better. Yeah, I'm not gonna do guard counters on this. We're gonna go full. Ooh, I probably should keep Verdigris Discus. I probably should run Verdigris Discus instead of... Well, I guess I can switch. What does this do? So right now it's 68, 65... Are they, like, the same? Oh, they are, like... They are, like, a couple points difference. And it's mostly all in just the physical. Verdigris Discus does way more magic. If I have both of them, though, I guess I could get rid of Lord Bloods. Like, that's just insane. 70s across the board? That's just insane amount of defense. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably just run shield charge. Well, actually. Actually, probably just run this. No blocking of any kind. We'll pop a Great Rune. Yeah, the Lania's Great Rune online. I do worry about how much to grab at the very beginning, because I don't believe I'm going to be able to avoid that. Ad time. Ah, fair. Sometimes people just say, do it yourself and no summons. Man, now you're taking my butt. Yeah, no, again, surface level, quote, Souls community, the only thing they say is, oh, you're not allowed to use blank. It's in the game. You're allowed to use whatever you want. Use whatever you find fun. Use whatever you find fun. If you find it entertaining, use it. If you want to use summons, use summons. The people who say, oh, you didn't really beat the game if you use summons, yeah, bullshit. Those are people who just want to make themselves feel good. Those are the surface level the surface level people. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to avoid this crap. That is so little damage. Okay, let's see how well this works. Now, whoops. Yeah, this isn't gonna be difficult. Oh, unless I lose it. Unless I lose my iron jar. There we go. Yeah, this build is broken. The Iron Jar Commander's Standard Malenia's Great Rune Wild Strikes. Cool. Not difficult at all. Let's recraft some of those. Alright, now I actually have to go through the game normally. I don't think I can do any of the Shadowkeep skips. And that actually kind of annoys me. I want to do the skips. The skips make it so much easier. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do, like, any of the skips. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just leave me alone. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, now are you backing off? Oh, now he's backing off. Now that I got, like, the right talismans equipped in there. Alright, just in case, we'll grab the skip. Or the shortcut. And if anything, using summons makes the boss a little harder. The summons increase the boss health, I believe, elongating the fight. The spirit summons, like the ones you get from your little bell, they do not. It's... So, if you're using a summon sign, and the summon sign is outside the boss, in those instances... Okay, can you guys just come in? Or are you guys just gonna chuck your things forever? If the summon sign is outside the boss room, it will increase the health. If it is inside the boss room, it doesn't do anything. And then the spirit summons from your little bell, those will never increase the boss. Those are completely fine to use anytime you want. The only thing is most summon signs, most, like, NPC summon signs, they are outside of the boss room. Like, I think there's, like, 4 in the entire game that are inside the boss room. Yeah, bitch. You weren't gonna do anything to me. Get out of here. Okay, see, this is where the annoying part comes in. I can just take a hard left and go straight to Romina. It's getting to Mesmer. I have to climb the entire Shadow Keep if I wanted to go to Mesmer. Which is why I wanted to go the back way. Because if I went the back way, I know the skip that can just get me straight to Mesmer without any issue. Ooh, actually, I have an idea. Yeah, because, like, going through... This actually might just be faster. Going through Shadow Keep could take me, like, 40 minutes by itself. I don't want to just slowly quick-step my way through Shadow Keep. Oh, wow, that grants me. Boom. No. Come on. Stop it. Let me smack your little warts. There. I has a plan. I really hope this plan works and it doesn't fall flat on my face, because otherwise I'm gonna have wasted like 15 minutes and still have to do... where are you? There you are. So we get back Melania's Great Rune. So let's see. Let me think about it. Egon in the DLC. Can I wield? I'm not even... I don't think I can wield it. I need an insane amount of dex. Oh, this plan might fall flat on its face. Do I still get the movement tech from the Asha War if I can't wield? Yes. Okay, I still get the movement tech. Hopefully, maybe. Sorry, Crab. Didn't mean to. Okay. Please tell me this will work. Let's fucking go! I knew I could do it! Are you... Oh, wait. Can I... There we go. Highest ledge. Okay, wait for him to do his attack. I don't want him smacking me off mid-jump. There we go. Oh, shit! I didn't... I did Moore's charge! Because I wasn't two-handing Millennia's sword. Hey, that one's on me. That one's on me. Do you think there will ever be another game like ER? I think ER2 will be a thing. Nope! I got the quit out in time. I gotta work on my quit outs. My quit outs are bad. They're slow. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. But yeah, I think there will be a game like Elden Ring, and I think it will be Elden Ring 2. Okay, there we go. Damn, this is another large game. Shit! Okay, we're good. Oh, I need my weapon. I also lost Melania's Great Room, I just realized. Really? Stop it. If you're asking, though, if I think, like, will, like, another studio produce something like Elden Ring? I personally... Okay, I hope I can do this gap. Oh, yeah, you can. If another studio, like, non-FromSoft... Okay. I'm just going to use the regular jump. Because I don't trust... I did not trust Millennia's sword there. You might have to ask me in, like, another decade or so. As it currently stands, I don't think any other studio is going to be creating something as good as Elden Ring. I don't think another game studio is at that level. What do I think of Duskbloods? I think Duskbloods... I think it's gonna be a nice experimental game. Similar to Night Rain. I think between Night Rain and Duskbloods, From Software will learn how to do, or how to perfect their version of multiplayer. I don't know about PvP, but to be honest, yes, CK, this is the jump that I don't think I'm gonna be able to do. I would like that Skidoo fragment, but I am unsure on whether that might have to be a Melania thing, and even then... I don't know if Duskbloods is going to... I think it's not gonna be for most Souls fans. I think most people who like Elden Ring, or who even like Night Rain, because Night Rain's not a PvP, it's a PvP. I think the Elden Ring PvP community, because that does exist, and it's actually bigger than I ever thought. I thought it was pretty small. The Elden Ring PvP community is actually bigger than you'd think. It's not insanely big, but it is bigger than you'd think. I thought maybe, oh yeah, there's like 100 people doing it. No, there's a lot more than that. But okay, I'm gonna get this Grace, and then I'm gonna go back and try and get that Skadoofa. I think the PvP community is really going to enjoy it. I think the normal Elden Ring Souls community, I don't think they're going to enjoy it. Or if they didn't enjoy Night Rain, which some of the community didn't, some of the community did. Personally, I do enjoy Night Rain. I think Night Rain's fun. I don't think it scratches that same itch as Elden Ring, but I do think it's still fun. Damn, these elevators are long. I forgot how long they are. I don't think Duskblood is... I think it's gonna hit even less people. Less of an audience. But... hey. I'm looking at Miyazaki and I'm being like, yo, you're telling me you got Nintendo to give you a big fat check to make a game that's exclusive for them. It worked. And back. Well, I guess I can actually just TP. Sweet. What is Duskbloods? I never got any info when it was announced. It's an extraction, a PvP extraction game. It's gonna be a Souls-like PvP extraction game. Which is why it's not gonna hit many. Now, this is coming from someone, I like extraction games. I've played Arc Raiders. One of my most played games after, like, Souls games is Hunt Showdown, which is a old-timey shooter PvP extraction game. I'm a fan of extraction games. I'm a huge fan of Souls games. I don't think I'm gonna enjoy Duskbloods. I think at best, I'll think Duskbloods will be all right. Like, I don't think it's gonna be amazing. As someone who enjoys both of those, I still think it's gonna be, like, all right. And that's about it. I'm okay with it because it's a Nintendo exclusive, which pretty much just means From Software got a big fat check. Where am I going? I need to go out here. From Software got a big fat check from Nintendo, and if they're using that big fat check to make a completely experimental game where they test out multiplayer stuff and maybe a couple new mechanics that might actually be bad, I would rather them test out a bunch of new mechanics in Duskbloods than test out a bunch of new mechanics in Elden Ring 2. Like, by all means, the community will play Duskbloods, or at least some people will play Duskbloods. They'll say, wow, this mechanic that is brand new sucks balls. You shouldn't use it. And then when Elden Ring 2 comes out, they're going to take the mechanics that work, that were successful, and they're going to take them and put them in the game. And then they'll take the mechanics that sucked balls, and they won't put them in the game. And honestly, I would rather them test mechanics using a blank check from Nintendo than using a, than sticking it in Elden Ring 2 using the proceeds they got from Night Rain and Elden Ring. Okay, now here's the question. Can I do the skip? Skip shouldn't be too hard. It's just jump number 1. And I actually think I don't even have to jump. I think I can just fall. Fall number 2. Yeah, so if you didn't know, that's the Mesmer skip. Because look, that's Mesmer's doorway right there. Come at me, bro. Yeah, a lot of people... Like, a lot of people have been like, oh, Duskbloods is horrible, why would From Software ever... Oh, yep, that was his grab. Can't block that one. A lot of people were like, why would From Software ever do this? An exclusive? You know what happened with Bloodborne? Exclusive is gonna be so bad. Guys, it's a Extraction Souls exclusive for Nintendo. Yeah, I don't care that, like, it's not gonna... Oh my gosh, how many swings does he do on me? I tried to guard counter twice there, and he just kept swinging. Well, at least there's a Stick America. Like, the only reason people hate, that From Software did an exclusive with Sony on PlayStation is because it's Bloodborne. And a lot of people love Bloodborne. Well, guys, Duskbloods isn't gonna be even remotely close to Bloodborne. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal that it's an exclusive. I think this is why they're doing such a far out there experimental game. Is because I'm fumbling over my words now. It's because it's an exclusive. Okay. And there's the grab. Jeez. Okay, now that I know it. Now that I know he does, like, a 5-swing combo, I can prep for it. Dude, can you stop the grab? Yeah, no, you're not grabbing me. There we go. Jeez. I mean, I guess he is one of the named Fire Knights. He's one of the 3 commanders, so he would be difficult. I really want to play Bloodborne. I have it. I'm just awful at it. Yeah, see, I don't have a PlayStation. I'm not going to be playing Bloodborne anytime soon. I have played it, and I have even beat the game. But I haven't done even more than, I think, like, 1.5, maybe even 1.25 playthroughs, because I don't own the game. But I am completely fine. A lot of people hate that they're doing Duskbloods. I don't see the reason for hating on it. It's an exclusive. Yeah, and that's why it's a very experimental game. A game that's not going to hit a big audience. Like, I think From Software is being a genius with it. Hey, Nintendo's giving us a big fat check to make an exclusive for them. We already learned our lesson with Sony in making exclusives, so why don't we use this big fat check to make a very experimental game where we can throw a bunch of different mechanics in, we can test them. Anything that succeeds, we will keep. Anything that fails, not a big deal. And then when Elden Ring 2 comes out, you're going to get everything Elden Ring had. You're going to get all of the benefits, all the good mechanics that Night Rain had, and you're going to get all of the good mechanics Duskbloods have. And you're going to get none of the bad shit that people didn't like. From Software listens to their audience. They listen to their community. The shit that they don't like, they don't put in future games. That's why Elden Ring became such a good game, is because they learned from all the previous Souls games. So in other words, and a lot of people say, oh, well, I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant here, but bear with me. Oh, you know what? I'll wait. I'll wait till after the ads are done to go on that. Okay. I'm at 12. Or I would like to be at 12. I could go do Gaius. Maybe I should go try Gaius. Storehouse back section. Okay, ads should be done. Let me know. Wait, maybe not back section. Storehouse. Let me know when you're out of ads, beep. They should be done, but it seems like you're getting them slightly later. You're back? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant while we try to attempt to skip to get to Gaius. I don't know if the skip's gonna work. But we're gonna try it anyway. So here's my little bit of a rant. A lot of people say Elden Ring 2 is... Oh, Miyazaki said Elden Ring 2's not gonna be a thing. No, that's false. He stated when after the DLC came out, I believe it was a Gamer Rant article, a Gamer Rant interview. He stated that they were done with Dark Souls, or they were done with Elden Ring for now. And a lot of people said, okay, it's working so far. This is... Oh, it does work! I wasn't sure if I could do the pillar jumps with... It is. Woo! And you just drop down. And there we go, that's Gaius skip. So yeah, they said, oh, we're done with Elden Ring for now. And then a lot of people were like, oh, but then Night Ring came out, so they weren't actually done with Elden Ring. No, they were. Night Rain is produced by a different director and a different team. Miyazaki and his team, his main team, they didn't work on Night Rain. They moved on to start working on Duskbloods. Like, the moment the the moment Night Rain came out, they went to move on Duskbloods. And that's why he said, I'm done with Elden Ring for now. Different teams started working on Night Rain. Other key section is he said, for now. That's kind of key wording right there. He's done for now, which means he is definitely coming back to Elden. He wouldn't say for now, he would just say, no, I'm done with Elden Ring. It'd just flat out say that. There's no reason to say for now if that doesn't apply that you'd come back to it later. So my thought process is after they finish Duskbloods, which Duskbloods is set to release later this year, so we'll see how well it goes, I bet you right after Duskbloods is finished, he's just going to straight up start working, him and his team are going to start working on Elden Ring 2. And they're going to, and this is the thing, they have all of the Elden Ring proceeds, like all of the money Elden Ring made them, because I guarantee you they did not spend all of that money just on Night Rain. Night Rain probably took a decent chunk
of those proceeds, but it didn't take all of it. So there's still a lot of leftover proceeds from Elden Ring. There's all of the proceeds from Night Rain. Duskbloods didn't take any, or maybe only took little bits of those proceeds because they got a giant fat check from Nintendo to make an exclusive. So Duskbloods isn't even dipping into those profits, or like barely toe tapping into those profits. And then when Duskbloods come out, yes, it's not going to be probably that big of a game. It's not going to reach the same popularity because it's not going to hit the same audience. It's going to be highly experimental. So it's not going to probably get a lot of proceeds, but it's still going to get a fair amount just off of reputation alone, being a From Software game. Which means once they've released Duskbloods, they're going to start working on Elden Ring 2. Miyazaki and his main, like, go-to team are going to start working on Elden Ring 2, and they are going to have all of the proceeds from Elden Ring, Night Rain, and Duskbloods. Because I would assume, I don't know what contracts they have signed, but I would assume that they're getting a good portion of the proceeds from Duskbloods. Of course, Nintendo's probably going to take a little bit of a cut because it's their exclusive game. But they're going to get a good portion of that, and then they're going to have all the rest, which means that's going to be a fair amount of money that can all go towards Elden Ring 2. Then you also have the experimentation of Night Rain mechanics, and you'll have the experimentation of Duskblood mechanics, which means Elden Ring 2 is it could have similar passive abilities like Night Rain does. So similar to like Great Stars healing you, there could be a lot more of those type of abilities. You could maybe even far like maybe dropped weapons from enemies could drop with slightly different passives, so you could actually farm a really good passive, which makes builds way more complex in Elden Ring 2. You could easily have like an emblem um equipment slot which allows you to equip a skill ability, so you could actually be running like, imagine Elden Ring, but then you also have like Wilder's ultimate explosion just as part of a mechanic. So you have all these possible mechanics that could make it into Elden Ring 2. You have more mechanics that could prove to be really good from Duskbuds that will make it into Elden Ring 2. And at the very least, Elden Ring 2 is going to have everything Elden Ring and Shadow of the Erdtree has. Because they always take the best, move it forward, and then add on top of it. So you have a bunch of proceeds and two experimental mechanics or games with good and bad mechanics. Elden Ring 2, this is my prediction. Elden Ring 2 is coming. It's not going to be Dark Souls 4, or it's not going to be a new. They might do a new IP, but if they do a new IP, the game after that will be Elden Ring 2. My theory, my guess is going to be that Elden Ring 2 is going to come out and it is going to blow everyone out of the water just like Elden Ring, because it is going to be the same as Elden Ring plus so much more. Not to mention that there is so much story, there's so much lore that is yet to even be touched on in Elden Ring. Like, let's be fair, you don't hire George R. R. Martin to create a world for you if you weren't going to use that world multiple times. Deadass, there's going to be a way cool epic story for Elden Ring 2. There's going to be so much more lore, which as a lore nerd, I am going to eat up. And there's going to be way more mechanics. It is going to be a phenomenal. It will be another like record-shattering game, like Elden Ring was. I'm gonna call it. You can slap that onto my experimentation board. I'm gonna call it. And I will say, FromSoft has never gone more than 3 months without some type of announcement. The longest they have ever kept the audience in the dark was 3 months. From the release of the what was it? From the release of Sekiro to the announcement of Elden Ring was 3 months. Now, to be fair, there was 2.5 years of complete silence from them after they announced Elden Ring before they finally came out with like an update with a trailer. But we still knew that a game was in production for those 2.5 years. The only time we didn't know a game was in production was just for those 3 months between Sekiro's release and Elden Ring's announcement. What that tells me is right now, the only game that we know that is in production is Duskbloods. If they follow the same pattern, either on the release of Duskbloods or within maybe a month or two after Duskblood's release, we will probably get at least a teaser, maybe not a full trailer, but at least a teaser of their next project. They do not keep their audience in the dark for very long. So that is what I'm looking forward to. Even if I'm not going to play Duskbloods, we're only going to go like a month or two after the release of Duskbloods, and then From Software is going to be like, oh yeah, here's like a 1 minute teaser that pretty much reveals nothing about our next game. And I am going to just, oh, I'm going to eat that up. And I'm going to bet it's Elden Ring 2. There is a chance it could be a brand new IP and Elden Ring 2 will come after. Because maybe they do want to have another experimental game, even between Night Rain and Duskbloods. They want to do a third game where they can experiment a little bit. Or they might just go into Elden Ring 2. But that's my theory, that's my prediction. We'll see if it comes true. But I imagine before the year is up, we will either have an announcement for Elden Ring 2 or an announcement for a new IP after Duskblood's release. Will I buy? No. I'll be fair. I am not buying a Switch 2. I haven't. Nintendo has pretty much burned the last of its bridge with me. I hate their scummy business practices. They have turned into an absolutely awful company. I'm kind of just done with everything from them. And even Duskbloods is not going to be something that's going to get me to go back. I will probably watch people play Duskbloods and see what they think about it. If the gameplay does interests me, like if it actually looks good enough that I'm like, okay, I really do want to play this, then maybe I will look into actually getting it. But as of right now, I have no plans to even bother touching it. I'm because I would have to buy a Switch 2, and I'm not doing that. So, plus the DLC revenue for a year, yeah. And I bet you they haven't. Well, to be fair, I guess they used probably a fair amount of the revenue from Elden Ring to make the DLC. But again, the DLC revenue, they probably haven't even touched. Because Night Rain probably. The DLC. Shadow of the Earth Tree and Night Rain probably used the revenue from base game, which means Shadow of the Earth Tree revenue hasn't been touched. Night Rain revenue hasn't been touched. Duskblood didn't have to touch those because they got the check from Nintendo. And then whatever revenue they get from Duskbloods is also going to be additive. So yeah. Do you think it's going to be called ER2? I honestly, I that is completely up in the air. They could just follow the same Dark Souls format and just say it's Elden Ring 2, but with how they did Night Rain, and again, Night Rain's unique because it was done by a different team. There's a chance that Elden Ring 2 could just be called Elden Ring blank. Like they could just have a new name of Elden Ring Ronnie's Adventure. I don't know, something. It is possible. And that's because, well, I mean, the DLC's not going to have a 2 on it. And Night Rain was such a different game, they weren't going to slap 2 on it, so there's a good chance that they could just have Elden Ring 2. But I don't know. They might not. I personally have no idea whether they will or won't call it that. Okay. We're finally here, and I'm done ranting, at least for the time being. I think we just run the same thing. Swap that out for skill. And we'll swap this out for blood. Yeah, I think we just run Wild Strikes. Alright. We'll drink that. Oh, I'm not gonna get this off in time. Ah, shit. That gonna hurt. Yeah, I knew he was gonna hurt quite a bit. He did another charge? Okay, this is kind of... He's just he won't stay still. Yeah. I need to get him, like, in a corner. I also didn't get my guard off that well. I'm not worrying about Millennia's Great Rune right now. I am not tanky enough. Alright, maybe... Yeah, maybe we swap it out. Let's see if I can I do the trick? No.
god.
See, and I'm like right next to him and he still just does another charge. Why is he charging? Stop! I'm right next to you. You should not be charging. And I can't... I knew he had fast recovery time, but holy hell. That is... Oh, I messed up. There's one more. Why? I'm blocking! Why am I getting hit? Okay, so guard counters was even worse. I was able to both tank more and deal way more by just... Alright, we'll head back to the other one and try to make it work. What can I try to do to make it work? I'm not sure if there is. Let's... Okay. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that, like, corner strat at all. So let's just try to pin him right here in the doorway. Oh. Oh, and I lost my tankiness. Am I gonna be able to get it back? I don't think he's gonna give me an opportunity to get it back. Dude, what is that? He just gets to be so close that I can't even block it with my shield. And I can't even see what's going on half of the time. I can't reapply. He is too relentless. I can't reapply my... There's no opening. There we go. And that's gonna kill me. There's no opening to reapply Iron Jump. Oh my gosh, Gaius might actually be able to just stop me. So many of its... Can I? Thank you. So many of his attacks just stun lock me. Shit, I'm dead. I meant to heal there, and I was still on my iron jar. Okay, yeah, I gotta pin him in the corner somehow. That's... Oh, he brain trapped me there. Are you fucking kidding me? Maybe I don't block that attack. Maybe I just tank it, get knocked down by the first thing, or maybe I just wasn't close enough. There's a good chance I just wasn't close enough. Woo! I think it's possible. And I have to do... Shit. Oh, got it! Damn it. Am I gonna be able to handle this? That might have just been bad luck. I need him to not cast the gravity ball, because I think that just makes it so I can't do anything. Woo! This one's gonna be a hard one. No, shit. Well, I'm getting hit.
And of course, it... That didn't stagger him? Oh, I thought for sure I could stagger him. To be fair, I'm really only doing Gaius because I want the blessings. Like, he's not required. But boy oh boy is he gonna give some good blessings. And I'd like those blessings for when I get to Radon. I probably could kill Mesmer with my current setup. Why I push... That didn't stagger him again, and my Iron Jar ran out. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty tough one. It's gonna be a little tough. I'm gonna have to make sure that I get, like, everything correct. And it's gonna require a little bit of luck on the RNG side of things. What? What was that? He's still running. Okay, what the fuck was that glitch? I have never seen that. I did not even know something like that was possible. Where he can just run forever, infinitely. There we go. There we go. It just took that little bit of good RNG, but I got there. He didn't do any of the, like, explosive moves. I can't believe I stunned him out of his, phase transition. I honestly wasn't expecting to be able... I was not expecting to be able to do that. Alrighty, well, let's... 3 more levels, and then I'm gonna have no idea what to do. Because you do not need to level up past 60. 60 Vigor is like... 40 Vigor is great. 60 Vigor is awesome. Anything past 60 is just not worth it. Alright, we'll grab these, and then I think we go do Mesmer. And I think we do Mesmer in the same way. We, like, block his initial explosion, and then we just... wail on him with Wild Strikes. I guess I could get my, my strength to an even 50. That would grant me two-handing 75 level strength, which is really good. It's just those ones, right? There's none on this side. Yeah, it's just those ones. Alright, let's go do, Mesmer. Skidoo fragments up to level 12? Oh, no, only 11. Ew. Am I missing one? I believe I probably am. Yeah, 2. You know what? Let's not worry about it for now. I probably could do Mesmer with 11. Okay. Let's trigger the cutscene. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep with running this. Do a little bit of Iron Jar. Oh, I will want Malenia's Great Rune for this one. But I think with this setup, I don't think he's gonna do anything to me. Alright. Whoops. Okay, he can stagger me quite a bit. Oh, that still gets me. Uh-oh. Iron Jar? I didn't get Iron Jar off. Yeah, damn. His...
Embrace.
Oh, I'm not sure if I can do that for his second phase.
His second phase gets, like, way more difficult. Maybe if we do this for the extra poise. Because I was staggering on a couple of his hits. Alright. I could... Let's try it. Die. I was blocking with great stars, not with my shield. I should also healed instead of trying to hit him through that combo. That's it, though. That's it. That is how we're gonna do it. That's a grab.
Creature, embrace
I can't. He can't do the scream attack because he puts an AoE at the floor that just ticks me, and I can't do anything about that AoE. Whoops. Well, shit. No, what was that?
restricted the grace of gold shall all meet death.
It
In
buffered
the
an
embrace of Mesmer's flame.
so late. Like, that was such a late buffer. No!
This creature.
Why did it roll me
embrace
forward?
oblivion, as shall
I hate that that's how it works. Is that, oh, it'll just automatically roll you forward. You have to untarget him for it to not work. Excuse me? It just decided to not... Why am I two-handing the dude?
restricted the grace of gold shall all meet
What
death.
were those
In the
buffered
embrace
inputs?
of Mesmer's flame.
Dude, sometimes like, it feels like it doesn't buffer a Y input to two-hand, and then when I don't want it to, then it does buffer a Y input to two-hand the wrong thing. God. I'm running out of great runes. Okay, see? Now buffer for the two-hand. There we go. And now go into the skill. There we go. Drink. Think. Watch out for the... Okay, buffer. Into the skill. And this is what's gonna kill me.
O lightless creature.
Because apparently, yeah, I
embrace
just...
thine oblivion, as shall I.
If I get that RNG where he just does that skill, I'm just dead. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh. Oh, this is... No way, I'm actually out of living jar shards. Well, you know what that means? Who needs to do a little bit of farming? Who cares? Who needs? I could also, you know what? Maybe whoops, crafting. There we go. Maybe I also just do maybe I just do that. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. All we're doing is skipping a little bit of farming. Boom. Yes! Good RNG. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. Okay, so if I get a crit there... No! Yes. No!
Creature, embrace thine oblivion as
I
shall
couldn't guard in time. He got behind me and oh, I took that to the face. Okay, so if I get a crit that sends him into phase 2. If I get a crit that sends him into phase 2, I can stay right next to the entrance and just completely dodge. It won't, like, spawn me in the middle of his attack. Or I can just miss that. Yep, that works. I ran out of my iron jar? That was so
in the
early.
embrace of Mesmer's flame.
That was so early to run out of my iron jar. Nope, that's gonna send me back. Oh, what? Did I never drink this? Whoops. I survived that somehow. Why a second time?
O lifeless creature,
Seriously?
embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Good RNG would not be getting it one time. To get it 2 times? Oh my gosh, the RNG gods must hate me. Get your ass over here, Mesmer. Come on, RNG gods. Yeah, it's gonna double stagger. That's okay. Come on. Oh, I'll use this time to reset. It's a good thing I reset. There we go. Thank you. You gave me the absolute worst RNG, right into the best RNG. Well, I could have done without the grab, so maybe not the best RNG. But hey. We got it. Alright, honestly, I might actually just want to start upping mind. So I can just swing for longer. Let's get that to 60, and then I can't up anything else. And then I think I'll up that to 50, and then I think I just start upping mind. Because there's not, like, anything else. Alright. Let's make our way to... Romina. We only have 2 bosses left. We have Romina and we have Consort Radon. We are, almost complete. Wait, did I... Oh, Whoops. I'm supposed to go... Yeah, through here. We've hit 3 hours, and I did think that maybe I wasn't... I'm gonna be fair. I probably could finish Romina before ending. but I don't think I could finish Romina and Radahn in a single stream. Which means I'd be saving Radahn, Consort Radahn for next stream, but that would be the only thing we would be doing. And it feels a little bad to just have an entire stream dedicated to Consort Radahn. Especially because, I mean, even if it is pretty bad, like, and it takes me many tries, I can't imagine it still being beyond, like, an hour and a half, maybe? I think what works best is we'll make our way towards Ramina, because we have a decent ways to travel. Like a good, like, 20-30 minutes left. And then I think once we get to Romina, that's where we call it. We'll call it for stream. And then we'll save the actual Romina boss fight for next time. And we'll do Romina, Anir Ilum, and Radahn. Okay, I'm gonna start getting... like, fire rate poured on me soon here. Yep, there it is. That's actually not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna burn me for way more. Come here, you little bitch. One of the 3 named generals. Luckily, this is Dagger Boy, which means he's just gonna bounce off my shield every single time. Come on. Easy peasy. Salza's Hood. This is a Silver 9, is it? Yeah, I was right. I remembered that one. I don't think I need a Silver 9. Still. You know, I haven't done Divine Beast or Bale, but I'm gonna be honest. Bale sounds like the nightmare of running away from. I'm not even sure if I want to attempt Bale. Alright, we're gonna come over here and kill the hippo to get a Skidoo fragment. So, like, I might not even do Bale at all, just because he sounds like he'd be a nightmare, and he's completely unnecessary. And my original goal... Where's the drop down? It's supposed to be like a safe drop down somewhere. Or do you have to take the elevator? See, there's the hippo. You might have to take the elevator. Alright.
Probably should have rested at the Grace. Alright, it's through here. Oh! Yeah, I'm completely out of heals now. And I'm about to go fight a hippo. Oh. I should have rested. Because I very well could die right here. We're gonna do full buffs. That's the grab. There we go. I didn't die. Yeah, I was way too close for comfort. Alright. Shortcut. Aye, turtle. Turtle, turtle. You know what? Let's use my faster. Where are you? As long as I'm not in combat, this is actually just faster. What am I in combat with? Oh my gosh, there's a freaking scorpion. Oh, that's a grab. I was just like, how did I not block that? Pound your face. Thank you. Let me travel to my heart's delight. I don't remember. This isn't. No, that's not. I'm thinking of the wrong area. Really, another scorpion. Okay. And then it's you, right? You're the dingleberry. Yeah, with another skidoo. Can I jump down this without torrent?
Aha! Who needs torrent? Okay, I actually might need torrent for this one. Alright, or do you go left? It's been forever since I've been here in the ruins. I have no recollection. Oh no, I don't need torrent. I can't go through here. No. Excuse me? Why would you not let me target? Okay. Okay. Need some blue. Thank you. Ooh, I'm gonna have to sneak past Devonia. I do not want to fight Devonia and get sent all the way the fuck back. Don't mind me, Devonia, just going behind you. Please do not hear me. Perfect. Alright, that's the... Alright, and then... Message from Letta. It's a good old 12. Good old 50. And now I think we just up-mimed. There's literally nothing else that's worth leveling up at this point. I technically didn't need to put that last one in 50. 49 is all I need, but I like rounded numbers. Rounded numbers are nice. Ooh, no, here's the real question. Am I gonna get blasted the fuck? Okay. Oh, shit. This is so annoying.
But, I mean, I kinda knew it was gonna. Oh, that was a little too close. Come on! I am out of healing. Uh-oh. And he just stomped once and it killed me. This is gonna be a challenge to get across. I did not think it would be this difficult. I actually think I might have to... I might have to use dagger. Quick step is just a superior movement tech. Oh, dodged it! Woo! Are you kidding me? Oh, just leave me alone, please. Leave me alone! Oh shit, this might kill me. Are you kidding me? I was so close! Alright. Doing that. We're doing this. We're doing this. Alright. We got this. Oh, hey, how many extra were there? I thought I waited long enough and most of them popped on the building I was taking cover under. Apparently not. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do this. It somehow de-aggroed and gave me infinite stamina. Oh, this might be it. Oh yeah, there's no way he's catching up now. He'll throw his little tornado at me, but I can tank his tornado. Oh, he's not even throwing his tornado at me. He's throwing his fireballs at me. I can do the fireballs. I just let the trees tank most of them. Oh, they're not even getting towards me. Sweet, okay. That was an endeavor. Now, please, let me rest and get him out of here. Alright, we're almost at Ramina. Which means we're almost gonna be done with stream. His little itty bitty smacks. Okay, I am gonna kill you because there is an assassin here, and I'm probably gonna have to fight the assassin, and I'd rather not have to fight you or deal with you. Yep, there's the assassin. Yep, there's the grab from the assassin. There we go. Good riddance to the assassin. Give me that skidoo. I should be able to just go around the two bird warriors. Yeah, you don't see me. I'm hidden in the bushes. Oh my gosh, does he just walk over here? I thought he would patrol back the other way. Okay. Alright, we're through. I really let the music just kind of go, didn't I? I'm gonna get Scarlet Raw, but hey. It's quicker to go this way, right? I believe it's quicker to go this way. Might be more dangerous to go this way. Or did I get... I think I got mixed up. I was wrong. Now I gotta fight all of these guys. Well, I guess they're not too difficult since they stun instantly. Yeah, I was wrong. I'm supposed to go up that elevator. I do not remember the optimized path. Because there's an optimized path that you usually take. Up the elevator we go. You see, I'm used to coming through that section and then coming right up here, and that's where I thought I was, but. That's alright, we got there in the end. Just slightly over 30 minutes of travel. But that's okay. I guess we will have to do Letta and Friends. I already killed more, so it's gonna be Letta, Horn Scent. It'll be Leto, Hornscent, and Dane. $13. And I can remember, I think, 2? Which means I'm not gonna get even to 14. No, I can remember 3. So I can get to 14. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to 16. Unless I want to go specifically go hunt down. But yeah, no, that's where we're gonna end it for stream here. And next time, the only reason I'm not gonna beat Romina right now, even though I have time to beat Romina, is because that's all we would be able to do, and I don't want to leave just Consort for next stream. I'm probably not gonna do Bale in this run. I've already beat the base game, and I'll beat Consort to beat the DLC. Bale, maybe I can come back another time and try it. I don't know. There's also other runs and other stuff that I want to move on to. Not to mention that I also need to focus on editing this, because I do want to make this into a YouTube video. Because I finally am... I'm finally, like, getting myself to focus and edit, when every single time I've tried to in the past, I've just gotten lazy and stopped, or maybe bit off more than I could chew and given up. This one I'm actually pretty well focused on. So yeah, that is going to be it for stream today. Let's see. Yes, okay, Guppy's cuddling. He probably wants food, because he hasn't eaten in a little bit. Huh, Guppy, you want food, don't you? He's getting all cuddly. Which is what he does when I'm at my computer and he's hungry. He'll, like, get in my lap and, like, sit down and stare at me and be like, are you gonna give me some food? Alright, so yep, we're gonna end it here. Next time will be the
probably the last, and we'll do Romina, we'll do Anna Ilum, Leda and Friends, and finish it off with Consort. Which Consort I might just... I'm gonna try doing the, I'm gonna try doing Wild Strikes, but there's a good chance he's actually just gonna stagger me on literally everything, because he hits like a truck. And if he does stagger me and I can't keep Wild Strikes going, then I might have to swap to, just poking him down. Go get the rapier and poke him down with rot, poison, and frost. But that'll be next time. Until then, I want to say maybe Saturday, but it might just be Sunday again. I'm kind of getting back into the hang of doing 2 streams. Oh no, I've got a thing going on Saturday. Okay, yeah, it probably will end up being Sunday. Will be the next time I stream. So we will do Romina and Consort Radon and finish off this overloaded run next time. Until then, thank you for coming by. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, Beep. I will catch you later. Peace.